welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time checking me out, welcome. My name is Aisha and I'd love it if you subscribe down below and join the fam. Welcome to the last and final day of foundation week. It is day 5 and I'm so excited to bring this video to you guys. This week has been really fun, just testing out new foundations, and today will be no different. I actually just came back from Sephora because I picked up a foundation that a lot of you guys recommended me to review, and I've never actually tried a foundation this expensive before, but today we will be reviewing the DIORSkin Forever Foundation. Is that what it's called?
DIORSkin Forever Perfect Makeup Everlasting Wear Pore Refining Effect.
I don't know if that's the entire name, but we will be trying the Dior foundation today, and I'm really excited. I actually heard a lot of good things about this foundation, so I'm interested to see how I personally will like it. I feel like if a foundation is going to be this expensive, it better pay my taxes, okay? It better pay my bills. It better come through with the coverage, okay? So I am really excited to try this out. I got the shade Praline just for reference. If you guys do enjoy this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up. I just really appreciate the support. But if you do want to hear my thoughts on this foundation, this is actually going to be a first impression, then just keep on watching. This foundation, it says it has a pore refining effect, shine control. It actually has SPF 35, which is really high. I'm assuming this wouldn't really be great for flash photography, but who really has flash photos taken of themselves like every single day? Not me, so I don't really care about that. And yeah, it says it's supposed to be very long lasting as well. Now this costs me, guys, after taxes, this cost me $72, okay? $72. I've never paid that much for a makeup product ever in my life. Like, I've paid a lot on skincare, but never like foundation or makeup, so we'll see if the price tag actually makes a difference. So I'm just reading this on Sephora. It's supposed to provide you with a matte finish, good for all skin types, sensitive, normal, dry combination, oily, non-oily, textured, ultra fusional, medium to full coverage fluid foundation that delivers perfectly even color correction. This product is also an Allure Best of Beauty Award winner. So I think that's what caught my eye with this foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try it out. Now, this does say it's supposed to color correct. So I'm not gonna color correct today, which may be very surprising to you guys because I always color correct. I am gonna take a little bit of my Laura Mercier. Oh, actually, I forgot to prime. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Primer to prime, as I have been pretty much all week. But what I'm actually gonna do is just mix in a little bit of the Too Faced the Too Faced Hangover Primer, just a small little dot of it, because it does say that this is mattifying and my skin feels kind of dry today, so yeah. Okay, so we're nice and primed. Also, sorry if the quality looks a bit off in today's video. Although like the image looks very bright, it's very gloomy and rainy outside, so I don't really have much light. I can barely see myself in this mirror because it's so dark, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so let's get this thing started. This foundation comes with a really nice pump. Just give a little close-up of the actual product so you guys can see it. Okay, it doesn't actually pump out a lot. So this is 4 pumps of this foundation, and it's more like 2 pumps of a regular foundation. This actually smells really good. It smells like a skincare product, which makes me really happy. Then it also low-key smells like a cleaning product. Like Windex. Shade match looks really good. Happy about that. Oh my god, yeah, this definitely smells like Windex. Not the best scent for a foundation, in my opinion. Wow. That is some good coverage. It's a very liquidy formula, so it doesn't feel like I'm putting on like a full coverage foundation. And that undertone, guys, I think this is the best match I've gotten all week, to be honest. Wow, I really love how that looks. Okay, let's continue applying this. So that's the foundation on half my face, and guys, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing foundation on my skin. That is how good this shade match is. I'm actually kind of shocked at how good it looks. Yeah, so it says Praline is a medium to dark with a warm yellow undertone, which I definitely agree with that statement. Okay, so I ran into a bit of a problem over here. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'm finding it to be a little patchy, and I'll show you on my beauty blender. I don't know if you can see on my beauty blender, but in certain areas, like over here, like on the outsides, it kind of left this weird, like plasticky film. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it left this weird film that's like not allowing me to blend this really nicely, so I'm not really sure what's going on. It's also not covering this dark spot that I have. This foundation dries really, really quickly, so I would work in sections. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's just catching weird in this area. I'm sure you guys can see that. So I'm back with the foundation all over my skin, and this is how it's looking. Now, I had a lot of problems putting this foundation on. I actually ended up having to just wash my beauty blender and then really, really dry it out and then continue to apply. I think for the overall face, it's a good corrector, I guess, maybe if you have redness or something, but definitely not for dark spots, because if I come a little closer, but I can still see a little bit of the discoloration around my mouth poking through this foundation. I also found this foundation dried really, really fast, so because of that, like, it was very hard to work with. And I still use foundations that dry really fast too, but this one gave me the most problems, I find. But I do really like how my skin is kind of glowing. It does say that it's like a soft matte kind of, and I think it is gonna dry down to more of a matte finish, but right now I actually really, really like how it looks. And it's definitely not full coverage. I found it a little hard to build up this foundation. Like, I tried adding more coverage, but then it kind of just moved the foundation underneath. So I think this is just one of those where you have to put one layer and that's it. So I'd say like it gave me about medium coverage. Okay guys, so I'm back with my makeup on, and I'm so sorry about the lighting change. It literally just got so freaking cloudy and gloomy just now, and I mean, I could have made it. I have like 45 minutes till the sun goes down normally, but not today. What a horrible way to end foundation week, but I'm sure you guys understand. So if you guys are wondering about the lip color, it is Lady Balls by Too Faced. They're melted matte liquid lipsticks. It's one of my favorite reds of all time. But yeah, okay, so this foundation, now that it's set into the skin, I actually really, really like how it looks. It's very, very smoothing. So I definitely agree with the statement of like, it's very poreless. So I'll come a little closer so you can see. It doesn't really emphasize any texture in my skin. It just kind of looks very, very smooth. So I do really like that about it. And it left pretty much like a mattifying finish. I mean, I did add like under eye setting powder and everything, and around my smile lines. I'm not in love with this foundation, I will be honest. I'm not in love with it. But I think it makes my skin look very nice. I like the fact that it has SPF 35. I feel like this would be a really good foundation in the summertime, because you wouldn't even have to worry about forgetting putting on SPF, because you put this on and it's one and done. There's definitely no transfer, which that is what I really, really like about it as well. It just feels nice on the skin. But it was very hard to put on. Like, it was a very challenging product to apply to the face. So for that, I have to knock a couple points down. But I'm interested to see how well this lasts throughout the day. Right now it is 4:46. So I've had this foundation on for probably about 20 minutes now. 20 to 30 minutes now. So I'm gonna come back at the end of the day. I'll try to come back for around 7-8 hours and then see how it's looking. And then I will give my final thoughts. But so far, I'm not 100% impressed, but who knows? Maybe I will change my mind. So I will see you guys in a little bit. All right guys, so I am back with my last and final check-in of foundation week. And this is how the foundation looks after, oh crap, I think I forgot my phone again. I swear, oh no, it's up here. It is now 12:34 a.m. if you can see that. So I've had this foundation on for about 8 hours exactly. And I didn't think that I was gonna like it as much as I do, but I kind of like it. Now I look kind of crusty. Okay, let's get some things out of the way. I was eating a sandwich and foundation, or my red lipstick got on my chin over here, so I tried to wipe it away. So if it looks kind of weird there, that's why. I also took a nap, so I took like an hour and a half nap. and the foundation, everything still looks this good. Now for some reason, I think because of the bright light, I look kind of greasy and oily, but it doesn't really look like that in person. It kind of just looks like a satin on my skin. I'm gonna turn off the ring light just for a second so you can see. Okay, this lighting is trash, but I think you can see this a little bit better. It's not really oily, it's just kind of like a healthy glow. And I actually really like, you know when you first apply your foundation and you just look like a matte brick? And then like an hour or two later, like your foundation looks lived in and it just looks like a nice healthy skin. That's kind of how it's looking right now after 8 hours. So I'm very happy. Gonna turn the ring light back on. So yeah, I'm gonna scoot in a little closer so you can see how this is kind of looking. Don't mind the horrible lipstick, but it barely gathered around my smile lines, like barely. Like you can see a tiny little bit of a crease, but it's not even that bad. Again, I mean, you could still see some of the discoloration poking through, especially right there. I have a dark spot. So I definitely think you should color correct with this if you do suffer with like acne scars or any dark spots around your face like I do. But everywhere else, let me get super up close. Everywhere else looks really, really good. Like, it honestly doesn't even look like I'm wearing foundation. Like, it kind of just looks like I have really good skin. I am gonna test it out tomorrow, hopefully before this video goes up, and I will leave a little blurb in the description box, just kind of telling you if, you know, my technique has changed on how to apply it, if I found it to be better. Hey guys, so just a little bit of an update. I'm actually filming this the same day that I'm uploading this video. I finished editing and everything, and I decided to put the foundation on one more time just to kind of see if it was maybe just user error or maybe my beauty blender was just too old or something, because although I really loved the finish at the end of the day, it was still really hard to apply. So I gave it a second chance. I actually cracked out a brand new beauty blender. Like, here is the packaging and everything. And it did the same thing. Like, as you can see, it might be a little harder on this camera to see, but it left this weird film on the beauty blender that kind of like rolled off. And then as you can see, like, this needs to be in focus, but it's just so patchy on the skin. It does not go on very smoothly, and this time I actually did both. So I used a stippling brush like this and I put it all over the skin, and then I used my beauty blender to kind of like soften out any of the streaks, and I still got the same effect. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe you guys can advise me on the best way to apply this, but honestly, I would pass on this foundation because of that. I don't think you should have to fuss with a $72 foundation as much as I have. So although I did really, really love the end result, and I said really good things, which you guys will see, depending on where I insert this footage, I don't think this foundation is worth it altogether. I think there are other foundations that are way easier to apply that do not cause this much patchiness or streaking, that do last a long time, like the Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation. So it's a no for me. All right, peace. I hope you guys enjoyed foundation week. I definitely enjoyed it. I got to test out some foundations that I've been eyeing for a while, and I really, really love them. If you guys would like a recap on foundation week / like a foundation collection video, me just showing you guys my best and worst foundations, then let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I'll get that out to you guys in the next week or so. Please subscribe to my channel. I mean, if you're not subscribed by now and you finished watching this video, then you might as well, okay guys? It's free, so I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, also give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know that you guys enjoyed foundation week and this video. I'm ready to wash this face off and go to bed. So thanks guys, love you, bye.